Oh man, I just love this show so much. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Jess. I love all things Marvel, all things Disney, all kinds of fandom stuff. Obviously, if you're here, we're going to be talking about Agatha All Along, episodes 3 and 4. So if you haven't seen episodes 3 and 4 and you don't want to be spoiled, now's your chance to stop the video and get out of here. We want you on the Witch's Road with us, but unfortunately, there will be spoilers in this video. So for those of you leaving, goodbye. For those of you staying, hello and welcome. Let's get into it because there's a lot to cover. I wanted to do episodes 3 and 4 together just because I thought it would be more fun to talk about 2 episodes. I'm kind of leaning towards maybe starting to do it by episode each week. But for this one, we're doing 2 just like how I did episodes 1 and 2 at the beginning of the season. Starting with episode 3, we had our very first trial, the potions trial. This is the episode that really got me hooked on this show. Like, truly. Not that the first 2 episodes weren't good, but I feel like episode 3 just has like this charm about it. It was so much fun. It was very escape room-esque, which I love. And it was also really interesting because I feel like it showed us a lot more about the characters that we didn't know about before. We learned about some of their history and kind of like what they went through in the past with all of their hallucinations from the first trial. And I love that our boy Teen, he's just hanging out with the coven. Teen. I was really sad that they killed off Sharon. I was kind of under the impression for a little while that they weren't gonna kill her off. The more I was thinking about it, I was like, oh, Rio is probably gonna be her replacement because of the whole black heart theory. Because on their list when they were forming the coven, it had a black heart for her name, so Mrs. Heart, but also in like the first episode, Rio had said, "My heart is black, it beats for you." So after like rewatching the episodes and sitting with that, I was like, okay, well, Rio's probably gonna show up. And then she did in episode 4. And then there's the whole line in the ballad that's, "If one be gone, we carry on, spirit as our guide." So like maybe Sharon Davis will show up as a spirit or something, who knows. But yeah, R.I.P. Mrs. Hart, as Agatha said. The second trial was very interesting. Honestly, out of all of the trials, I feel like Alice's trial is the one that I could have predicted right off the bat in my head, which is maybe why they did her trial so early on. I felt like it was pretty obvious that they were gonna do something related to her mom and the band and the ballad song. So when they showed up and it was like the 70s and everything, I was like, oh yeah, this makes sense. I see what they're doing. But it was still so good. When I was watching the episode with Shay, before they even started singing the new version of the ballad, I was like, this better be on Spotify. I love it already. And now I have a new version of the ballad to learn and put on my Spotify Wrapped, so we're doing great. I was really stressed about Teen in this episode. The thing is, like, I know he's gonna be fine because this whole show is revolved around Agatha and also not knowing who Teen is, and there's no way that they would kill him off. So like, I knew he wasn't gonna die, but when he was hurt, I was still like, no. And also Catherine Hahn's performance in that whole scene where she like notices that he fell and is trying to like figure out how to like help him so he doesn't bleed out. Like the pleading and trying to figure out how to help Teen and just like completely breaking down in front of the coven, even though she's usually like this, oh, I'm a strong witch, like whatever, you guys suck kind of vibe. And I think it's just so prevalent how much she loves Teen. And like, yeah, it's supposed to be assumed it's because she kind of thinks that he might be her son or whatever. But honestly, I think deep down she really does care about him regardless if he's her son or not. And like Rio even kind of told her, this isn't your son, he's a completely different kid. And you could kind of see the despair in her eyes there, but I think she still just like so deeply cares about him. And if it does turn out to be Wanda's kid, she's gonna be mad. But maybe she'll get over it for the greater sake of Billy, I don't know. Also, speaking of Rio, because she keeps coming up, I need to know more. I need to know more about her and Agatha. I love that we like get little snippets of their past relationship without them telling us a lot, but like I need so badly to know more. I need to know what happened between them. I need to know more about what Rio's talking about with Agatha being her scar and everything. Like, ugh, it's just like, oh my god, I can't wait another week to watch another trial episode. Like, I'm just so pumped. I can't wait to watch another episode of this. Like, I truly, it leaves me in suspense every time in a way that has me theorizing, and I love reading people's theories on Threads. Threads has been my go-to, like, all the different theories I've seen have been so good. One of my most favorite ones I've seen is how Lilia, in every episode, she has kind of these like foreshadowing outbursts where she'll like say a phrase and everyone's like, whoa, what the heck was that? But someone pointed out that some of the lines that she said in the earlier episodes are directly reflected back into like the current episodes that we're getting. And it's so cool because it's kind of like a little snippet for us to be like, ooh, what's gonna happen? Like in episode 3, her phrase was, try and save Agatha. Okay, what does that mean? But clearly Agatha is gonna be in some sort of trouble. Somebody says that, who knows? I think that's such a cool little thing that they have going on. I don't really have any like big predictions right now. I'm just kind of enjoying the show, and I like reading everybody else's theories because you guys get so into it. If I were to make one, I think by the time they get to the end of the Witch's Road, Agatha's probably gonna get her powers back. Obviously, that's like the whole reason she's doing this. I think Teen's gonna be revealed as Wiccan / Billy. And low-key, I think the Scarlet Witch might come back, but I also feel like that might be what they're trying to make us think, so I can totally see them going in a whole other direction. And if Teen is Billy, I can totally see them ending the show on like he finds out Wanda is his mom, and then he's like, I want to find my mom. And then that's just how the show ends. Because I can also see that being kind of a plot of a Young Avengers show or movie. And they keep teasing that they're going to bring it. They keep teasing it might be there. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm super curious to see what next week's trial is going to be. Like, truly. And also, I'm very curious when they get to Agatha what her trial is going to be. I feel like with everybody else, there's kind of little hints as to what they might be. Like the potions witch. Obviously a potion. Alice was obviously going to be with her mom. The part about the curse, though, was really cool. I did not expect that. I guess the Green Witch probably has something to do with Earth, so Rio might have something with planting. I don't know. There's so many possibilities. There's so many ways that it could go. What do you guys suspect that's gonna happen next week? I'm super curious what your thoughts are. Again, part of what I love about like the theorizing of these shows is being able to see everybody else's theories and thoughts on what's happening. The community aspect in Marvel right now is so top-notch. Like, I've missed this so much since WandaVision, and we're so back, baby. But for now, I guess I'll have to keep listening to the new version of the ballad and rewatch episode 4, figuring out the clues for the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next week when we talk about episode 5. If you're looking for more fun fandom content, I am also on TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat. And be sure to like and subscribe below and turn on notifications so you don't miss my little Agatha All Along updates. And a huge shout out to Marvel Freak 247 and Challenger Girl for being channel members. Channel members get early access to videos like this one, behind the scenes videos, and exclusive subscriber videos. I have different tiers listed in the description below if that's something that you're interested in. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye!